Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday, which you will see in a moment. I sort of deviated. First of all, it is the third Sunday of the month, which means it is Stretch the Sketch, and I completely forgot because I really wanted to do this picture using these papers. And the sketch, which is a Laura Whitaker sketch, you can see up here in the corner, one of my favorite sketch makers, is a diagonal. And I do love a diagonal. And of course, I'm using my collection Obsession, and you already know how much I love these papers because this is the second time I've used this paper this month. The front and the back, doing exactly the same thing, where I sort of cut it down the middle and then pieced it back on a piece of paper, and then used a sort of scrap here for where the two papers joined, because of course one was sort of back to front, so they didn't line up perfectly. So as I said, there is the sketch. I totally missed out on the Stretch the Sketch portion of it. I could have done a double, but I didn't really think of that. And then, of course, I just have the one photo as opposed to three. So basically, I sort of went off the rails with this. But as I've mentioned before, sketches are jumping off points. So I took the diagonal. Now, I did it on the other side, but that doesn't matter. I did take the diagonal aspect. One photo in the middle with some pattern paper sort of layered behind it, I did do, and this little fishtail banner. So that little middle part is similar. But then I went off and did my embellishing in a different way. Although it is a sort of diagonal, the way Laura has it in the sketch, but of course she has three photos, so but the principle is still there, I think. So I have this left over. I did use this gorgeous paper to map my photo, and then a little bit of this that I had left over in the background here. I used some of the florals, so these three gorgeous florals come from the ephemera pack here. You can see them on the back here. And then I wanted a little bit more in this corner, so I fussy cut. I fussy cut this floral from this scrap of paper. So I have all of that. So I think I'm going to be doing a Baby Love Scraps layout very, very soon, because I have similar in shades and colors from the last couple of layouts that I did, because this is my third collection Obsession layout this month. I used some of the chipboard, so I got some of these smaller florals, and then the Happy Vibes, which I put here. This is going in Angelina's album from her trip between high school and college last year. And then I used one of the stickers. So I do find that I am using different bits on every layout. So that does make me happy. I do love this collection. And then I went into my stash and got a couple of wood buttons because I thought they fit beautifully here. And I got a couple of Spiegel Mom Scraps sequin mixes, Cornucopia and Golden Glow. And I used both of them as my finishing touches along this diagonal, these gorgeous big florals, which bring out in a bit of a darker shade, but brings out this sort of lovely peachy color, and then the golden yellows in different shades to finish that off. So there you go. So as I mentioned, sometimes a sketch is just a jumping off point, And I think I still, used it as inspiration and as a jumping off point, but went in a little bit of a different direction. I will have all my friends that are playing along with Sketch Sunday, of course, down below. And if I can track down the Stretch the Sketch playlist, I'll pop it down. I won't be adding my layout to the playlist, but I'll pop it down below so that you can see everybody else who is playing along. And I know some of the Sketch Sunday crew do play along with Stretch the Sketch and others don't. So I guess this week I didn't. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks for being here, friends. Bye for now.